we also felt like there was a couple other opportunities for us to bring in other unique technologies to help create an even more eco-friendly TV. So the first thing is, on the side of the television is a hard power switch. What that does is it completely turns the television off. Normally in standby mode, TVs take a certain small amount of wattage to continue to have functionality on them. This off button completely turns the TV off and removes any and all vampire power leakage that normal TVs would have. The one downside to it is that you have to manually do it each time. You can't use your remote. But for people that are really concerned about the environment on a daily basis, or for those of us who are taking a long vacation, it's a simple feature that will allow you to save a little bit extra power and do a little bit more along the way. The third thing is actually one of the most interesting. This element here, we're calling the presence sensor. What the presence sensor does is that, based on user settings, it allows consumers to decide whether they want to set it at 5, 30, or 60 minutes. And after that period of time, if this doesn't detect that someone is in the room, what the TV does first is shut the backlight off. So say you're in the kitchen cooking dinner, you can't see the television but you want to listen to the game. Say your kids watch TV and then run outside and play and forget to turn it off. What this TV does is it says, alright, is anybody still in the room? And after that 5, 30, or 60 minute period, if it determines that nobody is in the room, it'll first turn the backlight off. Second step, if nobody comes in after all that happens, the sound's still playing, after 30 minutes, the entire TV will go into standby mode. So this is optimized for the viewing distance that's best with this television to about 9 feet. It's fairly sensitive, so within that range, if you move around on the couch while you're watching TV, like all of us do, very few people are stone statues, it'll actually keep resetting the clock along the way. Where it really works, though, is if you do leave the room and forget about it, or the kids leave the room and forget about it, it'll trigger first the backlight going off, and then 30 minutes later going to standby mode. And really, this is kind of a convenience feature for families or for people who want to make sure that they're not wasting energy. There's no point. The backlight is the single biggest power draw on a television, so there's no point in having that backlight going unless you're actually in the room. So that's the presence sensor technology. And again, the other two things are this energy saving switch, fully off 100% when it's engaged, and the most important thing is Sony's first microtubular high efficiency HCFL backlight, which saves between 40 and 50% versus energy shock. So we're very excited about this television. We think it's the shape of things to come. We think that this technology represents really the epitome of what the TV market and TV industry is doing to help manage the problem of global warming, and we're very excited about this television, and it should be arriving sometime over the summer.
Fantastic.